okay? You probably don't need me to tell you that you're spending too much money. You're probably spending too much money. Today, I have some frugal living tip ideas for you that will hopefully save you some money so you can use it on better things, or you can save it. But yeah, I just have a few things to say. Thank you for tuning in. If you can't tell, I had a lot of coffee, and so I'm feeling excited, and I have frugal living tip ideas for you. My first tip, you might already know this, but if you get paid bi-weekly, you probably get 3 paychecks in a few months out of the year. For 2022, if you got paid the 7th of January, then your 3 paycheck months are April and September. If you got paid January 14th was your first paycheck of 2022, then your 2 months of getting 3 paychecks are July and December, which is pretty good for Christmas. I think people know this, but like if you don't budget your money, you don't really think about it. You just see like the bottom number. You see, oh, I only make however many dollars in a year. But if you break down the months, you can actually have months where you have a whole paycheck that you don't have all the other months. So if you're budgeting, that's just a really good way to have an extra little bit of cash to put towards your debt, your credit card expenses, buy Christmas presents with that money, put it in a retirement fund. What else you want to do? Whatever you want to do. 3 paycheck months. Look into it. I don't think you'll regret it. My next tip is homemade gifts. So I just have some quick maths for you. For 12 people, if you have 12 people to buy for Christmas or throughout the year, you have 1 person every month that you need to buy for, and you spend $50 on a present each time. So $50, and you have 12 people. So January there's a person, February there's a person. That's $600. 12 times 50 is $600 that you pay out of pocket for your friends and family. And it's not that they don't deserve it, it's just that you could probably do cheaper. At least for me, I appreciate more thoughtful homemade gifts than I would a more like expensive generic gift, I guess. If you think ahead and you can think, oh, well, what can I get this person that would be more thoughtful, that wouldn't be as expensive, you could save a whole load of money. I would recommend homemade gifts for the people in your life, whether it's their birthday, whether it's a Christmas party, whether it's some other fun little activity that you're doing together, and then you want to buy something for someone, even if it's something fun and there's not even a holiday season upon you, you can still get somebody a homemade present and just think about that. And I might do a video about homemade gifts. I'm not very crafty, but I can think about it. My third tip is to sell your crap. Say, oh, I sold something, I sold it for 80 bucks. Now you have 80 bucks that you can put towards something. You can put it towards an emergency fund, you can put it towards your savings account, you can pay off your credit card. If you have things that are valuable, you can sell it. Things are worth some amount of money and somebody else might want your crap, and then they have too much crap, but that's not your problem. Me and my husband started a junk removal business a year ago. Why? Because we knew people had too much crap, and it's really true, and people would rather just throw it away or just hoard it until it's too much and it fills up their entire garage, and now they need to get rid of it because what else are they gonna do? Post it on Facebook, Craigslist, Instagram. It's a good tip. My fourth tip doesn't make sense. I don't want to talk about it, so I'm gonna go to my 5th tip. My 5th tip is to stop eating out so often. It's a really common thing that people do just out of convenience and laziness. Oops. Just out of just a second. So eating out is a really common thing people do out of convenience, laziness. It tastes good. You can really spend way more money on the food during the month than you probably would like. And there's a lot of other examples out there of different YouTubers that talk about this too. I recently watched Jake Farron's video about how he blows through his 6-figure income. His grocery bill was roughly the same amount as his eating out amount for a family of 4. That's something you can do something about. His was like $800, so $800 of groceries and then $800 of eating out just for the occasional quick meal. I mean, for a family of 4, it probably is around $100 each time. So that's not even a whole lot of many meals for those people for $800, whereas you could go to places like Grocery Outlet, Walmart, and Winco and get $800 worth of food that will last you maybe 2 weeks or more. I would consider eating out less, be more mindful about the meals that you want to make. Also, Food Network has an app that I use for planning out my meals during the week, and it's really nifty and handy and fun. I would recommend doing that. You can search for the meals on there and then pick the ones that look really good depending on your dietary restrictions or whatever, and then you just add it to your meal plan. And then when I'm like, oh, now it's Friday night, what do I make? And then I go on there, I'm like, oh, I'm having shrimp and potatoes, that's cool. Just a really fun, easy way to schedule things out so you don't resort to eating out and spending a bunch of money. This is another example. You can download on Etsy. There's like little meal plan PDFs that you can buy. It was a PDF document, and I ended up having Office Depot print off this spiral bound copy for I think $18. I think that's a good idea for you. Okay. My last tip is to reduce how much you go out and about with your vacation taking. The best thing I could say is to go camping. I mean, that's pretty cheap already. Yeah, just like hotels and like Airbnbs can get really expensive. They have so many service fees. They have cleaning fees and cleaning deposits now. And like, we recently tried to take a tip and it was, it was like a $160 room a night for like $300 actually dollars. And it was just way too much money for what we were getting. The listing price was like $160 and then it was like $3 something, whatever I just said, I already forgot. Vacations, if you take a vacation, I guarantee you this. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. I pretty much probably am right about this. If you go on a vacation with your family and you actually budget how much you spent, it is a significant chunk of money. Be careful with that. Really evaluate if you need to go out and go to a hotel to do what you need to do with your family, because it can just end up being a lot of money. So that's all I have for today about frugal living tip ideas. This is a part of my Get It Together series, also known as GIT. I hope you liked my video. I hope you liked watching. Hope you got something from it or something like that. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Please comment, like, and subscribe. That'd be nice. And I'll see you later.